I'm a teacher, and I think one of my students isn't alive. I'm a math teacher in a small town high school. Among my students, there was one unusual boy named Tommy. He was quiet, never spoke, and didn't mingle with the other students. Yet, he always had perfect scores on all his tests. One day, out of curiosity, I tried to engage in Tommy and have a chat. But he quickly walked away without saying a word. He had a certain coldness about him, which was quite off-putting. I decided to get in touch with his parents. However, the school had no records, no contact, or any information about them. I found it strange, but shrugged it off as a clerical error. Cryptic or around Tommy piqued my curiosity. I tried talking around town about him. Everyone's answer was practically the same. No one knew him or his family. One day at a local diner, Martha, an aging long-time resident known for a sharp memory, overheard me talking about Tommy. She beckoned me over, and with a worried expression on her face, she claimed there was a Tommy fitting my description who used to live in this town, but he had died in a car crash 15 years old. My blood ran cold. Everything around me began to spin. Was it possible that my student was a ghost? I returned to school the next day with a lump of fear in my throat. I kept my distance from Tommy, who appeared normal, acing his tests like normal. Somehow, this normality sent shivers down my spine. I started digging through the old school records, which were in a chaotic state. After days of searching, I found what I was looking for. A yearbook from 15 years ago. There was Tommy looking identical. The caption under his photo read, in quotations, "In loving memory of Tommy, who left us too soon." End of quotations. I was scared, but decided to confront Tommy. After class, I asked him to stay back. He didn't speak or move. He was just there, standing, looking at me with blank eyes. I asked him if he had died 15 years ago. Tommy smiled, a sad, chilling smile, and said, "Yes, but I had never been good at math. I wanted to learn it properly." Frightened and speechless, I saw him walk out of the room, disappearing into the crowd of students in the hallway. He never came back to my class after that day. I told my story to a few colleagues. Some thought I was joking, others believed I was hallucinating, but old Martha believed me. We decided to hold a small memorial for Tommy by the tree in the school grounds. It was our way of telling him it was okay to move on. Since then, I never encountered anything supernatural, but Tommy's accident etched a lasting impression on me. In silent nights, when I'm all alone, grading papers, I can feel a cold breeze, and I see a faint reflection of a boy smiling at me from the empty desk. The experience was a grim reminder. Not all students carry the weight of their backpacks. Some of them carry the weight of their souls, caught between worlds, unready for the adventure ahead. And here are the comments. Main comment: poor thing, studying his worst subject in the afterlife. And this is a comment to that: my worst nightmare. Here's another main comment: I envy his willingness to learn math. Poor buddy died and came back to school. I bet he's happy that you understand his fate and that you have a memorial. Don't fear him, he's friendly. Another main comment. Guy wants to learn math even after he's dead. Now that's dedication. Another main comment. The real horror story is doing math after you die. Another comment. Man, I'm glad he's still trying to improve himself even in death. Another main comment. What a good student. Another main comment. He wanted to better himself. You helped him. Another main comment. Why didn't you ask the other students if they saw him too? And here's a really long, another main comment. After 15 years, nobody in town remembered him. Poor kid. Was there nobody who recognized him from the news around the time, or was it only you who saw him? I lived in a small town, and a small boy died in a car accident about 30 years ago. I can still picture his face, and I still remember his name. Another main comment. This was just sad. Poor kid knows he's dead. He just couldn't move on because his difficulties with math. Here's another main comment. Salute to his dedication to be better at math. As a teacher, I think if he comes back to your class, kindly teach him as you teach to other living students. Another main comment. No matter the excuse, these math teachers always find a way to give us homework. Another main comment. He's a really dedicated student. Should have told him he's welcome to your class and carry on learning. And here's another main comment. This is also the last comment on this right now. Me, PhD, student dead, but coming to the lab